we're gonna hit every single thing today to really get the fullness and all the details as much as possible in our arms and get bigger. So let's get to it. First exercise right now, let's do it right now actually. I'm gonna warm up. I haven't done any warm-ups. I just did like 5 minutes of very low intensity cardio to just get the heart pumping, get my body warm, get the joints nice and loose. So let's get to it. I like to take a grip that is somewhat similar to my bench press grip for width. So I'm gonna place my hands, personally, I like to place my hands a little bit more narrow because the way the bars are made, the wider you go, the more shoulder is gonna be involved in the chest, I feel like. But the more over here I go, the more narrow I am, and it's more of a tricep dominant exercise, which is what I want to transfer over to for my bench. This is gonna be the tempo I'm gonna do today. I'm gonna go for about 1 to 2 seconds on the way down. I'm gonna pause, explode. 1 to 2 seconds on the way down, pause, explode. For the pause, I just pause for 0.5 seconds and then explode as fast as possible. I feel like that mimics a lot bench pressing, but doing a pause bench.
All right, let's see what's going on here. I noticed after looking at this footage that I didn't really pause as much as I wanted to at the bottom, but it's part of the progression, you know. Sometimes you think you do a certain tempo or a certain movement a certain way, and it's really not how it feels. So that's why it's important to me to film myself so I can analyze how
First set is done.
and improve from there.
Exercise is so much harder when you go a little bit slower compared to if I go like without really thinking of the tempo. Really, really good to put lots of tension on the muscles, get the blood flowing in there and just get bigger arms. Let's get to the second working set. Let's get to it. Then again, 10 reps. Let's focus on the tempo, range of motion. Let's go. Oh. Okay, that was heavier than I thought it would. Might have to lower the weight, but that's part of the game. Sometimes just gotta lower the weight. So this is one of the most basic yet effective way to keep track of your progression. Take notes of your lifts and separate each and every lift that is most important to you and keep track of your progress like this in separate notes. So you know how much weight you did, how many reps, how many sets, how much time you took in between your sets. But I just keep track of these little details so I can keep track of my progression, because there's no fucking way I'm gonna remember what I did a couple of months back. It's kind of impossible. There's so many sessions in between. It's impossible to keep track of your progression inside your head. You really need to keep track of it yourself if you're more serious to keep progressing, you know? You gotta keep track of something someday, because it's hard to progress if you don't even know how much you need to do to progress, how much volume, how much weights, how many sets. And keeping track just helps. I'll go up high here on my bench, so my head is not even leaning on the bench, or almost not, because the goal is to be able to go behind the head, to really have a deep range of motion, and then extend. 2, let's go for high reps. I'm gonna go for 12 to 15. Get the blood flowing in the triceps. Focus on that tricep extension Really extending right here, squeezing, going back down, stretch and squeeze. Here we go. I think that's 6 or 7, I'm not sure. 7, 8. Really go slow today, nothing crazy, just get the blood flowing, burn down these muscle fibers. I try to keep my arms compact, not flared out, but my arms are really compact, my triceps compact like this, and not flare them out. Super important to keep tension on the triceps. A couple of pointers I like to keep in mind. Imagine I have the dumbbells in my hands right now. I like to keep my elbows tucked in like this and not flared out like this. Very important to really put the emphasis, put the pressure on the triceps. Elbows in, not flared out. Inside, and then go down. Look at the difference. This is compact and elbows inside. You gotta keep your form compact, all right? And this is flared out. See the big difference? So I like it compact. I feel it right here in my triceps, which is what I want to hit. But if I flare out my elbows like this, it's going to hit the inside part of my triceps. So this is not what I want right now. So let's keep our elbows nice and tucked in, compact. Let's get it. All right, let's go for a double drop set. All right. I like to hold it slightly right here and then explode. Hold it slightly at the bottom, explode. I think that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Oh, fuck, okay. It's good. Drop the weight. Okay. Okay. Oh my god, my triceps are fried. Oh. Alright. Keep pushing. Breathe. Breathe through your stomach. That's good. Love the feeling, love the pump, love the burn. Love everything about this exercise. It's gonna be some French press. Let's get to it. Take my grip, narrow. Put this shit overhead, like this. It's gonna be our starting position. And then we're gonna keep our elbows tucked in again. Go down as far as our range of motion allows us to. Go back up. Down. Squeeze at the top. Let's go for 10 reps. 4, 5, 4. That's heavy. Feels good though. And like I said, it really burns and separates your tricep right here. Your bicep really gets that fullness going on the inside part of your arms. Try it out, have fun. Good technique though. Don't swing it, don't jerk it, just take your time and really focus on just moving your elbow, locking it out, squeezing your tricep. Very important to use no momentum in this movement to really isolate your triceps. Get yourself some bigger arms. Do the crucifix pose after. Bam! Let's go. Good movement. Try it out for yourself. Focus on technique. Should feel a good burn. Last but not least for triceps today, we're gonna do some kickbacks. So what I like to do, I like to just hinge over and lean and hold on to something for support. So so I can focus on the actual movement here. And what I like to do, hinge as much as possible to really have a steep angle, and then lock out the elbow in the back like this, go back down, and you really try to squeeze and lock out your elbow on the way back when you kick back. And you really don't use momentum, focus on your tricep contraction right here, and you're really squeezing your tricep, okay? Don't just swing it to say you swinged it, squeeze, okay? Very important to squeeze right here, come back down slowly, control, and squeeze, contract your muscles, get the blood flowing in there. That's what bodybuilding is about, baby. It's not about swinging a fucking weight like a fucking... I don't know what that was, I'm just fucking around. Have good technique is what I'm saying. You're gonna waste your time if you don't. So, hinge over, kick back, squeeze, go back, kick back, and squeeze. Every single rep. Minimum 8 reps. Let's go. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. First set done. Let's do 2 more like this, but higher reps next set. 10 to 12 next. What I'll do, I'll go against the wall, put my triceps against the wall, and keep them against the wall the whole time, every single rep throughout the whole set. And I'm gonna do some bicep curls like this, keeping my back of my triceps against the wall. Very important because it's gonna really isolate and hit nothing else but our biceps. So, back of the triceps against the wall the whole time. Very important cue, keep that in mind. And then, let's go. I like to just lean a little bit, just bend my knees a little bit, put my back against the wall, triceps against the wall, fully stretch all the way down, squeeze at the top, stretch, squeeze, and stretch. Let's go for 10 to 15 reps. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Take your time. Don't rush. Bodybuilding is a slow process. Building muscle is a slow process. Usually, slower is better for building muscle. Good tip to keep in mind right there. Slower is better to build muscle. You want to improve your grip, you want to improve your biceps, do your fucking hammer curls. Let's get to it. Then again, go slow, squeeze, back down slowly, okay? Focus on a good, slow tempo. 2, let's go for high reps, 10 to 15. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 12. Oh, all right. 2 more sets like this. We're done for today. That's it. I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave a like if you did.